Double honors to the apostles, peace, blessing, mercy, and salutations to all the brothers out there teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So it's another lesson, and I'm going to just pull over to the side, read this real quick. 1 Timothy 5:17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word. Let me read that one again. 1 Timothy 5:17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. And if you look at it from the scripture's point of view, Malachi 4 and 5, and verse 5 and 6, it'll tell you that Elijah will come and turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the children to the fathers. So that's about teaching. The older brothers teach the younger brothers, and they become as fathers to the younger brothers. And then the younger brothers become fathers to other younger brothers, and so forth and so on. So that's why we say double honors to the apostles, peace, blessings, mercy, and salutations to all the brothers out there teaching the truth and sincerity. So everybody gets something. But the apostles are worth mentioning first and foremost. And I got to start mentioning the elders too. So there's elders, there's apostles, there's elders, and there's older brothers, and then there's younger brothers, and then there's babes. Like, you have to be in this truth for a while to be an older brother. You know, I'm going on 3 years, and it's based on experience. So we give double honors to the apostles because he was the one, well, they were the ones that knew and got taught by High Priest Arian, Masha, and Jacob, and then they were taught by Abba Bivens. And we learned from the apostles and the elder brothers and other camps that we watch that are prophesying in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and giving double honors to the apostles. So if you give double honors to the apostles, you got to give double honors to your elders. You know, you can't just come into a camp with zero experience, 0 months, and you barely opened up your YouTube in February. And if you have a YouTube, you got to have your own content. Put up some videos. If they're edifying, put them up. If someone else's, put them up. If they're yours, put them up. But don't leave your channel blank. That's part of the homework. That's how you know whether you're learning or something, or you're going off. You know, that's why I put up that World War I is in Revelation 9 and 10. So the brother I know could get an understanding about it. He's the one he said a question. And then you listen, and then you make sure that they go and learn it. And teach it. So you learn, you learn, you teach, and then your students teach. So you go from learning to teaching, and then someone else learns, and then someone else teaches. But, you know, there's an order. You just can't be a young brother in the camp and say camp's going to be here, camp's going to be there. You got to start your own thing if you're going to be like that. And you're not ready. You know? And if you're not ready, you stay on the sidelines. And that was the order, I believe. you got to stay on the sidelines for at least a couple of good years to learn and get a good understanding, a good grip of it. So, if you didn't do all that, then you're going off of order. And just because you make 3 or 4 camp videos a week doesn't mean you're better than someone else. How about Shimmy how Shai brings you in and he takes you out, but he sets men over you and men over me. And if you follow the order, then you're in good standing, and then you're putting up the work, you earn credits, because you got to show fruits. If you're not good enough to understand the lesson, you're not good enough to teach it. You know, the teachers are set in a place, and then the students come to that place. Man, and you don't understand that. If, like, all the brothers in LA, they probably live in different areas, they all meet in one place. They don't say, oh, this brother lives the closest, let's go because he lives the closest. The elders say it's going to be here, and then everybody shows up. Regardless of whether someone has to drive back to that town or whatever, there is no excuse. If you had to drive 100 miles, which some brothers do, and that's what you do. You know, you don't ask for or beg for a reschedule because you have this or that coming up. You know, what kind of bullshit is that? That's some bitch shit, straight up. Oh, can you make an adjustment? No, camp's gonna be there at that time. And Corcoran's a good place to camp at. I like that place. You know, it's a good ways from where I live, and it's close enough from it's on the 43. So if you're living on the east side of 43, like in Tulare, Visalia, Bakersfield, or then you can go to that little place and congregate there. And there's times where you go to different brothers' areas just to meet with them. But it's an order. You know, we would have never known about Alpha Bivens if his students wouldn't have continued. Right? We would still be worshiping Jesus. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.